Michael and this is DMS 51412.
Hi, I'm Paul and we're restoring her back to her former glory.
Hi, I'm Scott. Jump on board and join us on our journey.
And I'm Johnny, and welcome to Destination DMU.
So, welcome back to episode 13. We've got a lot of stuff planned for this episode, a lot of more variation in things. There's things like I'm going to be welding together the aluminium gutters. It's not too exciting, but that will be happening. So, eventually we'll have one really long gutter. It's just mainly because the holes in the joins, well, the joins between them leak. So, we want to have we want to eliminate as many joints as possible so that it doesn't obviously leak onto the body side. And then hopefully we can then manage only to have one join where the gutter at the front of the DMU joins then to the gutter on the side on both sides. So I'm going to be doing that, and as you can see, Michael has started his merry marathon with paint prep.
Yep, so today I'm going to be final prepping this side of the DMU on the last little bit that needs doing. And it give it some more coats of pea green before a further grey and then hopefully a blue, depending on whether it gets a little bit more brisk or whether it continues to get a little bit warmer, which would be nice. As well as that, there's going to be rubbing down the cab happening and also the dome, gel coating that, cleaning windows and refitting them. That's what Paul's going to be doing. Scott's going to keep doing the gel coating on the dome, and then hopefully we can refit all of that and get a glazier in to do the front of the dome as well. Cut the glass and refit that, and she should be looking a lot more complete on this side at that point, and it's just the strips in between here to do, but we'll do that once we've put the wood in on the door jambs.
So, let's get on with it.
Right guys, so now what you're going to see us do is fit these windows. Cue the time lapse.
So, as you would have seen in that little time lapse, I was welding the gutter together. This is now the gutter. As you can see, it's all in one piece. It's not perfectly straight, but then that's all right because it's really flexible, as you can see. I can twist it and then the end barely moves. So that's fine. But it's all together, it's all watertight, which, the key bit of that for us is the fact that it removes the ability for water to obviously drip onto the body side, which we don't want because that will show up after some time on the paint, and we want to really obviously keep the paint as good as we can for as long as we can. So the gutter's done, and what you're going to see next is you're going to see the last bit of this side being primed in grey. It was at this point that Ollie from Waldle Road came over and made a video on our project, as well as asking us a few questions about ourselves, why we wanted to get involved in the project, as well as a little bit of the backstory of the project before you saw it on YouTube. So if any of that interests you, then I will leave a link to his video in the description below. Go and check it out after this video is finished, and if you enjoy his content, give him a like, go and subscribe, and we'll get on with the video.
Right guys, as you can see here, the dome has now been gel coated with its first gel coat. This has got a few air bubbles in it. It's got to have 3 layers in total. You're going to see me do the first on a time lapse now. But yeah, we're going to slowly build this up before then refitting it. Right guys, so as you will have seen, a lot has happened in this video, and we are now with the finished article in blue, or near enough anyway, it's the right colour at least. So yeah, this section is now done, and we just got to refit the windows and doing a few other little sundry jobs like put the gutter on and the dome, and yeah, then that's this side completed.
And to that extent, we are now going to, even though we haven't quite finished this side, we are going to move on to the other side temporarily. So that's where you're going to see us next video, so that then we can fit the dome. Because at the moment, we've taken out a bit to do some framework, but we haven't got the roof in properly to have the dome be fitted on and all nice. So we're going to go back. We're going to go to the next side on the next episode, and then we're going to come back to this side and do all the fixtures and fittings that we can do. Weather strip's going to be left till when it's outside, because we would like to put the wood in before we put those in, because that will then, you know, anything that's rotten, we can see it, we're going to take it out, put new stuff in before they go in, because they will just hamper the wood going in. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next side.